One of the questions we're asked most often is, how do artists and songwriters get paid? Let's break it down for you. It's important to know that the global recorded music industry is growing again. In fact, it's healthier today than it's been in a long, long time. How much healthier? It's grown by more than 100% since its low in 2014, due in large part to streaming. Streaming has proven to be a powerful way for artists and songwriters to share their art. In fact, streaming represents more than 65% of global recorded music revenue, and Spotify is the largest contributor to that revenue. So streaming drives a lot of money across the board. But how exactly do artists and songwriters get paid? Let's break it down. First, it's important to know that Spotify does not pay artists or songwriters directly. Instead, Spotify pays the rights holders. So who are they? These are typically record labels, distributors, aggregators, or collecting societies. Artists and songwriters choose their rights holders and make agreements on their music, including giving them permission to deliver it to Spotify. In return, Spotify pays these rights holders, and they then pay the artists and songwriters. While Spotify has different agreements with each of these rights holders, in general, we pay them roughly 2/3 of every dollar we make from music. That includes money from listeners who pay for our premium tier, as well as from advertisers on our free tier. And it's a number that adds up. Spotify pays the rights holders that represent artists and songwriters billions of dollars every quarter. That's a lot of cash. To break it down even further, these royalties are paid out into two different buckets: recording and publishing. Typically, the recording payout is 75 to 80% of what Spotify owes to rights holders, while the publishing payout is 20 to 25%. How these payouts are divvied up depends on each rights holder's share of total streams on Spotify in each market around the world. Bottom line, once that revenue leaves Spotify's hands, how much an artist or songwriter gets paid depends on their agreements with rights holders, and everyone is different. Spotify also doesn't control how the money is then divvied up by rights holders and paid out to everyone else who contributes to their work. Listen, we know it's a complicated process, but it's our ambition to help more artists than ever find success through streaming. So what does this mean for artists and songwriters? Check out our site, 𝙨𝙚𝙬𝙪, to learn more about who's generating money from Spotify, how much they're making, and what's considered a lot of streams.